That will take your mind off the rather dreadful times, something rather good on television, which sort of prompts me to ask, where do you take your guests for the day when they visit North Yorkshire? We are spoilt for choice, but, you know, if you've got people coming from another part of the country, from down south or from the northwest, and you think, well, we ought to take them out for the day, where do you take them to? Where is your choice place that you think will always please people and amaze them and astound them at how beautiful North Yorkshire is? It could be a town, it could be the countryside, it could be the coast, it could be the Dales. I'd be very interested to know, where is your must-visit place when you've got guests? Give me a call, 0800 111 48 49. I'm asking this because there is another wonderful TV series showing people the delights of Yorkshire on the television at the moment. It's called Jane McDonald, My Yorkshire. She takes us on a tour of the place that she calls home. And the last episode, she was in Knaresborough, and one of the people involved was Ivor Lloyd. Ivor is also known as the Yorkshire vlogger. And, well, yes, as a vlogger would do, a video blogger, he told his followers what he was going to do.
Hi folks, Ivor here, the Yorkshire vlogger. It's been a while since my last video, but I'm here to tell you about Jane McDonald's My Yorkshire, which airs on Channel 5 on a Sunday night. It's episode 3 this Sunday, and I'm appearing in it. I'm taking Jane on a tandem ride around Knaresborough, so I'm really looking forward to that. I recorded this late summer, but it's only just come on to network television. I haven't seen the footage yet. I'm quite excited about it, but equally nervous too. So please tune in, Friday night, Channel 5, Jane McDonald's My Yorkshire. If you do miss this, you will be able to go on to channel5.com and watch it as a catch-up. Okay, take care, folks, and I hope to see you soon in a new video.
Let's talk to the man himself and find out whether he was pleased with what television did for his bit of the programme, because Ivor's with us on the line now. Good morning.
Good morning, Jonathan. How are you?
I'm all right. I hope you didn't mind me stealing that little bit of audio, you speaking to your audience. First and foremost, how did you get the gig? How were you invited to do this?
I got a call from the producer on Channel 5. She'd been doing some research, I think on YouTube, and my name popped up because I've got over 100 different videos, which are all about Yorkshire. And she got in touch and said, do you know Jane McDonald? And incidentally, I do know Jane from many years ago in the nightclubs and bars of Wakefield in the 80s. So I was invited to come along. Initially, I was going to take her for a walk in the Dales, and then I got a call saying, you fancy a tandem bicycle ride? Something I've never done before, so... Yeah,
so you've never been on a tandem either?
No, I haven't, no. I was a little bit weary. I am a keen cyclist, but there's a balance issue when you're on tandem, and I didn't fancy being on the back with Jane steering, but fortunately, I got the lead at the front.
What was she like? I mean, you say you've had previous acquaintance with her many years ago. What was she actually like during the process of filming and riding the tandem?
Absolutely everything you see on camera with Jane. She's salt of the earth, a true Yorkshire lass. And she's from Wakefield. I live in Wakefield myself. And she's just a typical Yorkshire woman. She says it as it is, and she says it with a smile and with no malice.
It strikes me that Knaresborough is not the flattest place to go for a bike ride, even though there are two of you powering a tandem.
Exactly, but it was a bit of a relief, really, because all we did was ride along the river. So it was nice and flat, really. We were parked at the bottom, and a big car park where the zoo used to be. I'm not sure what the car park's called. And I looked up the hill and thought, no chance. But fortunately, we just rode along the side of the river, and it was a really enjoyable day. Thousands of people out there just saying hello and waving.
Yeah. What was actually the TV experience like? Because some people say, oh, it was a dream, it was absolutely fine, you know, it just went all so smoothly. And other people say, blimmin' heck, those telly people, they made us do it several times where they had to shoot it from this angle, that angle. The producer or the director wasn't quite pleased, the camera person wasn't quite ready, and all that kind of stuff. Did it run smoothly?
Yeah, one take from beginning to end. That was it. It just basically as I saw it on TV with a few edits. The only thing I was a little bit... Well, I wasn't annoyed. That just made me laugh. I got my name wrong. Everybody called me Ivan. I was introduced as Ivan, then Jane picked up on it, so it was just Ivan all the way through, but hey-ho.
Oh dear. That is the kind of thing that slips through and just, as you say, gets repeated. Everybody assumes that the first person that says it is right. Tell me more about your life as the Yorkshire vlogger. What's your videos generally about? Because I think you've been here, there and everywhere, haven't you?
I have. Well, what happened at the beginning of the first lockdown, I wanted something to do, something positive. I'm a king walker, so I bought myself a GoPro camera and I started recording around Wakefield and Huddersfield and then going further afield, canal walks, market day at Thirst, North Allerton, walk around Wetherby. So it just went on from there. But it gave me something to do. And also my background is I'm a mental health coach. So it was to help people really during the lockdown. And my channel just grew from then.
And how many people are following you now?
I think it's just under 2,200 people.
Wow. That means quite a thing to share, that, isn't it? And you obviously enjoy doing it. Do you think your technique has improved over the months you've been doing it?
Oh, definitely. I can remember the first one that I did. I must have done about 20 or 30 different takes, and I was just shaking in front of the camera. So when I went to actually film with Jane, I was quite nervous about it, but it was actually easier than filming yourself on the camera, where you're just holding a GoPro in front of you, looking back and talking to the camera. So it's quite an easy process. You just relax about it, and it's just like we're talking now. You're just talking to a friend.
That's remarkable, isn't it? That it's great. I was speaking to someone the other day. He's a vlogger as well, and we're going to have him on the show in a couple of weeks' time. And he was amazed at he does something very simple. I'm not going to reveal what it is now, but he does something very simple. And like you, he's gained hundreds and hundreds, thousands of followers. There is such an appetite for people watching regular folks just doing 2 or 3 minutes to camera, just explaining something.
Yeah, that's correct. And especially during the lockdown, it was a great opportunity for people to have something to focus on, something positive. And obviously we were allowed to go out and exercise, and because that was really part of my job, I just took the camera with me. And it just got a lot of positive feedback from people.
Now then, Ivan, sorry, Ivor, where'd you go from here? You've featured on national television now as an accomplice of Jane McDonald. Are you expecting the bookings to pour in?
Well, you'll never know, do you? You never know. I'm a screenwriter, actually. I write comedy for TV, and that's really what my job is at the moment. I've got 4 different comedies, all Yorkshire-based comedies, that we're talking to several networks. So I'm really interested in getting into media full-time.
Well, you can always write a tandem sequence into one of those. I mean, it sounds like a plot line from Last of the Summer Wine there.
It does. Well, my partner, Anne, we actually discussed the possibility of buying a tandem and actually recording videos and doing this vlogs with different tandem rides around different parts of Yorkshire. That would be a great series.
I think I'd watch that. Ivor, lovely to speak to you this morning. Thank you so much indeed for letting us into the experience of filming with Jane McDonald. It sounds like you enjoyed it.
Oh, I did. Thank you very much, Jonathan.
Good to have you on the show. Cheers now. Well, there he is. He's Ivor, I-V-O-R, not Ivan, as television would have had it at the weekend. Ivor Lloyd, and he's known as the Yorkshire vlogger, if you want to go and search him out. So it's a video blogger, so it's V-L-O-G-G-E-R. Look for the Yorkshire vlogger, and you will find, and he's done tens and tens, if not hundreds, of videos. They're short, but they're his explanation and his visits to places around Yorkshire. Worth looking out for him, and he got a part in the Jane McDonald Yorkshire series on the television as a result of it. You never know what your vlogging, your video blogging is going to lead to, do you?